following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Coming in at number 17 on David Letterman's Top 10, The Not So Late Show.
Number 1.
So, Jay, how you doing?
I'm not talking to you.
What do you mean you're not talking to me?
I'm not talking to you.
Why are you not talking to me?
Because we are fighting.
Why are we fighting, Jay?
You know why we're fighting.
I don't know why we're
you
fighting.
know why we're fighting.
I don't know why we're fighting.
You know.
No, I don't.
You know.
No,
I don't even know what's going on right now.
No, I don't know why we're fighting. Why are we fighting, Jay?
I'm not going to tell you. You know. You were there.
But
Does that look familiar to you?
yeah, it looks like you.
You left me there.
Well, it seemed appropriate.
Why?
You seemed lost. You always look a little lost.
You just said, wait here while I go look at something, and 2 hours later, you still hadn't come back. You know how many old ladies tried to pick me up and bring me home with them? Not cool.
How many of them threw out their backs?
Not many. Believe it or not. It was kind of weird.
All right. Well, you want to know why I left you there?
Yeah, I do want to know.
You want to know why I left
I
you
do
there?
wanna know
I have
why.
a picture. All right, fine. Can we see that picture? Yeah. Except there was more motion with the corn dog. By the way, that corn dog was 18 inches long, and Jay saw fit to remind every old lady that his corn dog was 18 inches long.
And it was delicious.
That got even creepier. You're like, I have a delicious 18-inch corn dog. Just go up to everyone.
That's hashtag delicious 18-inch corn dog.
Hashtag delicious 18-inch corn dog.
And I stand by it.
Uh-huh.
It was delicious. And
Uh-huh.
18 inches of deliciousness.
Uh-huh.
That's all I really had to eat there, too.
Except for the cream puff.
Oh, the cream puff doesn't count. That's a staple.
What do you mean the cream puff doesn't count? That thing's like 1,500 calories.
Yeah, but we walked like 3 miles around the place.
That's it?
That's it?
What'd you do? One lap?
Basically. Well, no, then we had to go back to the buildings again because Brad wanted to get stuff.
Which, by the way, we went to Yankee Candle while we were there.
We did.
And I hadn't, I know what Yankee Candle is and all that. I hadn't actually been into, like, a Yankee Candle before. I know. It's like Jay not seeing any of the Batman movies. But I went in there, why? Why? You with me on this one or what?
First off, I have no idea what the hell was going on. I'm kind of happy I didn't go to the Big E with you two.
Yeah, well,
And second of all, what's wrong with Yankee Candle?
I'm just saying,
I'm not a woman.
I'm not, first of all.
They're candles. What don't you
I
understand?
may have boobs, but.
What don't you understand?
They're scented candles, half of which smell like deodorant of different types.
Yeah.
So don't get the deodorant scent.
And the other half are pumpkin spice.
That's true.
They have a whole other half of pumpkin spice?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Deodorant and pumpkin spice.
Okay.
It makes your house not smell like something died.
Well, no, we had this conversation today, and Jay had asked me, well, why don't you buy an apple pie candle? Because if I want my house to smell like apple pie, I will make an apple pie.
Yeah, but then it only smells like that for like a couple of hours.
Exactly.
Those candles can last up to like 40 hours.
I know. That's the point. Because there's 2 reasons. One, I like pie.
So you're just gonna
And if I start eating one of those candles,
Well, most guys do.
they're going to haul me away in a padded white wagon or an ambulance or both.
both, yeah.
And
Padding white
2,
ambulance.
I really like pie. And 3
You're on 4.
and a half. We skipped right over 3, right to 3.5. Just because that one was like 1.5, that last one.
Well, I like pie was worth 2.
It was, yes. Eighthly, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I don't want to smell apple pie for 40 hours.
Why not?
Well, it's not all in a row. It's just whenever you light it.
You blow it out and then you cover the candle up and you don't smell that smell.
Uh-huh.
See, here was my defense.
Jay is going to have the most delicious smelling house fires
Jay,
ever.
just so you know, I'm with you. I actually like candles.
Thank you. So do I.
I mean, I don't mind candles.
Suck it, Brad.
But
Did you know when you blow out a candle, if you light the smoke, it'll go... pfft.
Yes, I do. But
Awesome.
But the big Yankee candles, they were like $30 a piece.
Yeah.
$27.99.
Did you know what I just realized? You know what I already learned today? That I should never turn to Brad and say, did you know?
Because the answer's always just going to be yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's not always true. I did not know Yankee candle, like those candles are $30 a piece.
But you
Yeah, you
didn't.
do.
No, that's obscene.
Yeah, but you always get coupons for
20% off or
20% off.
buy one, get one.
Yeah, exactly. So you really cut it in half.
Give it to me now.
What?
Your man card.
Why?
You are coupon clipping at Yankee Candle.
No,
Man
I
card
keep
now.
it
I
on
have
my
a girlfriend.
phone.
I have to buy these things.
I don't. I just like smelling pretty.
Man card. Cut your man card in half. I want at least half of it.
Screw you. I helped you cut to 8 on one hand.
You win this round. I still want your man card.
That's fine. I don't use it anymore.
No. See, Jay cannot lose his man card. Because Jay, whenever I walk into Jay's house with somebody who's never been to Jay's house, there's always that immediate question. Is that pie real?
No. It's what is that smell? And half the time it's the candle, and half the time it's something else.
No, but Jay has the candles that look like beer, or root beer floats, or candles.
The pie's almost gone.
You ate it?
Yeah.
Oh, don't. It's wax.
I found that out later.
Yeah. When you pooped? Rapidly?
But it was pretty.
Oh,
And then the toilet
red
lit
and
up.
swirling. There was just a wick just sitting in the toilet, just floating, just waiting to be lit.
There was one that did smell.
Like poo?
No, it looked like it, but smelled amazing. It was chocolate triple layer cake.
Oh, that was delicious.
It smelled chocolate triple layer cake. Candle.
Hungry.
I know, like
I want a candle for my birthday.
That'd be a big problem for me because
I'm
have
getting Brad a chocolate triple layer.
I have like no
Candle for
I
Good for you.
Yeah.
like self control for me is like that's like a looking off in the distance and you can like barely make out like the outline of something. That's my self control. It's way out there. I can sort of see it still.
It's
but
there.
If my house smells like chocolate cake for hours on end, I am screwed. I'm not just a little screwed. I am patently, holy shit screwed.
I think I found a really mean prank to play on Brad.
I love this.
Well, this is my house. You're just gonna make me think I'm having a stroke.
Everywhere is going to be chocolate.
You're
No,
just
you know
gonna
what
make
you
me think
do?
I'm having a stroke.
You get the little tumbler ones.
Oh,
That
yeah,
big.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
just put one like behind things. You just light it for a couple minutes.
I'm just.
Blow it out. Make sure there's nothing around it. And just let it sit there and
That's
watch.
what I'm picturing right now. Is like you playing a prank. I just played a prank. I lit a candle in Brad's house, so it smells like chocolate cake. Meanwhile, come back.
Oh yeah, Brad lives in an awfully wooden
Smells like
house.
chocolate cake and burning plastic.
Yankee Candle and made your house?
Secret
Yeah.
robot down. Why? Why was I meant to feel pain? Brad, you want to tell us something? Shut up! You set my house on fire. Sorry. But here was my defense against Brad's. I'll just make a pie. Oh, I want the house to smell like a delicious apple pie. Watch this. Click. Ah, delicious apple pie. Meanwhile, his defense is, hold on, I can just go get up, prepare all these ingredients, put it all together, waste about an hour, preheat the oven,
Say that first part again.
Get up.
No.
light the candle.
No, before that.
There was no before that.
Yes, there was.
Part one was light
Oh,
the
I just
candle.
want my house to smell like that.
I want my whole house to smell like an apple pie.
Those words have never left my mouth.
What?
Bullshit.
Ever.
Bullshit.
Ever.
So you want your house to smell like a triple chocolate layer cake, but not an apple pie?
No, I'm just saying I smelled it and I was like, wow, that's really realistic. I'm not saying I'd want to smell that the entire time.
I am now going to purposely buy 12 of those tumblers and put around your house just so it's going to drive you nuts now.
You're fucked.
I'm not even gonna tell
First
you
of
where it
all, That was a good high five.
Thank you.
Second of all, you're both bastards.
I'm gonna get the car air fresheners that are like in the eye. Just put them all over his car.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get it right in his vents, just like.
Oh, just shove it in there, Top Gear style. Can't get it out.
There's worse. Worse things have stuck in
Yeah,
your
but when we know that one's gone, chocolate layer cake. Goes
No,
in
because
there.
it's gonna be like a freaking movie or something where you're just driving like this, and you're like, I can't have a cake. I can't have another cake. Gotta get this cake out of my head. Oh my God, your knuckles are turning white
He's got
and you're gripping
stacks
this.
of boxes of cake in his car. I can't get another one. I can't. God damn it, a bakery!
No, we'll go to a supermarket and you're gonna see like, oh, vanilla, red velvet, the whole thing for chocolate cake's just empty, just gone.
To me, that whole thing of like constant, it just ruins the anticipation of that. You know, it does.
It
It's
ruins
like
it.
ruined.
because
You know what they should come out with?
like scent is
A
portioned.
Thanksgiving Day turkey or a turkey smelling one. That'd be nice. You know,
Oh, I know what a turkey is.
Okay.
We almost hit one on the way back.
Who
Actually,
wants
we
to
almost hit 5 on the way back.
Yes. But that's the thing, though, is like if you smell chocolate layer cake all the time, when you actually get another cake, you're not going to go up to it and go, because you smelled it for 40 hours straight.
I usually don't smell my cakes, first off.
Then you're missing out.
I eat them
Me too.
rapidly.
I do
You're
them both at the same time.
Sometimes she makes it up here.
Sometimes I do when I go.
That was
We good?
self-highlight. Jay's got that thing down to a science. That's why Jay always eats with a chair in front
By
of
the
him.
way, Pat, what'd you do this week? I got over a chest cold, thanks.
Yeah. That's why he always eats with a chair in front of him, so just in case he can lean it back and go.
That's actually the way you're supposed
Haven't
to
you
do
ever
it. So.
wondered why he eats at an elevated position with a rope wrapped around his stomach? So you just, I'm safe. Go back up
It's
there.
when he picks it back up is where it just gets off.
Wait, I can Hadouken food out of my stomach?
You can. we're gonna bolt some ropes into your kitchen and just make it just a little higher than your waist.
That is phenomenal.
Then and just stop. Yeah.
There's certain things with the Big E though that I was looking at today. It
Do they
boggles my
have
mind. that they're still-
self-Heimlicking ropes or something?
Well, that'll be a booth next year. But they have like the personality test like tents and all that.
Okay.
That
Does
has been
anyone
the
actually
same
think
place.
that's real?
I've never even done it. I don't know what you're
The
talking
only
about.
thing I could picture in my head was like Jay and I walking into one of those tents, and then like the camera cuts to like 2 minutes later, and the tent's on fire. And we're like, oh, I don't know how that happened, but
You should be on Mythbusters.
yeah, but
Then you have a Benny Hill of us
like
running around the
why
Big
are
E.
why are those still there?
What is the personality test?
Exactly.
No, what is it?
A random computer generated. It's basically horoscopes.
Wow.
Do you want to know why they're still there, Brad? Because did
people
you
are
see
dumb?
the people in the line and sitting down at them? Did you see the tarot and palm readings?
No, I probably blocked that one out.
You know, Brad, you should go in there after eating one of like the big chocolate layer cakes like you were talking about.
Yeah.
Be like, what does my future say? It says you need to wash your hands.
Says you need.
And you had chocolate layer cake.
Yes.
All right,
it's
you got
in
lucky
the
with
blood.
that one.
You're good.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, do we have geeky news this week?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you have geek? What'd you do this week?
Oh yeah, what'd you
Besides
do this
die
week?
and then resurrect.
Got over a chest cold.
Good for you.
Word. Played a little Borderlands.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Bland.
I haven't played video games in a long time.
Well, when I say a little bit, I mean like 40 minutes. No. Because Jay used to say, "Hey Pat, do you want to play Borderlands?"
Uh-huh.
And I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, Jay. It's 3 o'clock. I got nothing else to do." 10 o'clock. Oh, Jay, we're still playing. He's like, "I know, we're almost done." Okay, Jay, let's keep going.
What Pat fails to mention is that we always used to meet online Monday nights, and then
Right.
randomly Pat just stopped showing up permanently.
But now I show up and you're not there. It
You
just
got to
says
kind of.
it just says Jay, Xbox One.
Yeah, that's all it's going to say for you now. Well, for me anyhow.
Yeah.
That's
Aw.
because Destiny is here,
The stripper?
You are my density.
and the video game too.
Yes.
Yay.
Did you do anything else?
No.
The hell with you then. Jay, what'd you do?
I went to the Big E.
Yay!
Yay.
Me too.
Yeah.
You
That's
guys
about it.
suck. You went without me.
You had to work.
So? Everybody else left work today.
Well, you had your chance.
I didn't know you were going.
If you're obviously saying everyone else,
We
that means
only
you
mentioned
didn't.
it last week.
When?
Here?
here
No, what? No.
on the show.
Lies. You think that I leave this show coherent with anything that happened in the last hour and a half?
We don't think we arrive here at a...
Yeah.
That's true.
Like our television audience,
Like our television
not
audience,
coherent.
No.
Yeah.
Most likely
there you go.
intoxicated or some other form of incapacitation.
Inebriated.
Intoxicated, some sort of something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Pip, pip.
Pip, pip.
Cheerio.
Chip, chip, kiddo.
Delicious.
Good times.
Not
All
getting,
right, tech news.
you're not getting a lot of sleep?
No.
You need to get more sleep, buddy.
A little bit.
I can tell.
Yeah.
That's
Show
why he
it.
refuses to turn his damn phone off for a night.
I've been there, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What, at his
Yeah.
house? We've all been to Brad's house.
Oh, yeah, I've been
Yeah,
to
that
Brad's
too.
Very
Geeky
cool
news?
place.
Geeky news?
What about it?
Do we have any?
Sure.
All right.
All right, time for Geeky News.
Yay!
Let me just go start looking up some stuff. I'll be with you
Wait,
in about
wait a
40
minute.
minutes.
Wait, what? Didn't you prepare?
Doesn't sound like it.
No. Not no.
All right, so let's see.
Which, by the way, I had a very interesting experience this past week.
Go on.
This could go many different ways. Yes, please, go on.
Did you,
I had to drive down to MetLife Stadium for work this past Saturday.
Why do they need a stadium for insurance?
I don't know, but it's
That's
named
true.
after the insurance company.
What do they do there?
I don't know.
They let Deb work.
Yeah, they let Deb work.
Okay, so what did you do?
All right, hold on. I gotta look this up now.
Does that mean you saw Deb 3 days this week?
No, I only saw Deb for one day, even though she was there for another day in which I was there.
But you saw her today.
I did see her
So
today.
that's 2 days this week.
Yeah.
You see her Tuesday?
3
She was out
days,
there
yes.
Tuesday.
You've
Wait,
seen,
that's right, yeah.
you've seen Deb 200% more than me this week.
Yay for you.
Yep, hold
Ooh,
on.
for me.
Looking this up real quick.
So while you look that up, I'm going to do a PSA.
What's a
Gesundheit.
PSA?
A PSA?
Oh, there we go.
PSA? PSA time.
No. He already got, there I go.
Okay, all right. So
Oh, there you go.
I went down to New York this past Saturday. I got
Well, technically New Jersey because it's the Meadowlands. but-
yes, New Jersey, whatever. Yes. I got a full and complete schooling on
basketball.
the entire history of R&B music.
Okay, that's not hard for me to imagine you needing schooling on.
No, it's not, but it was tremendous.
Okay.
You sure it's accurate?
I am positive it's accurate. The long story short is there was a game going on that day. I wasn't down there for that particular game that was going on.
Okay.
But I had to basically park in the furthest part away in the parking lot from where I had to go to work.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, exactly, yes. And unbeknownst to me that day, the game going on at MetLife Stadium
Yes.
was the New York Urban League Classic.
Okay.
It is a matchup between Howard University
Okay.
and Morgan State University.
Okay.
They are two historically black colleges.
Okay.
And I got a full schooling in R&B music because it's like literally like 3/4 of a mile from that walk where I parked to the truck.
Okay.
I was like the only white guy. Like this, I mean this literally. It was me and a kettle corn guy. Like
So you were the marshmallow.
I was the
in
token
s'more-
white guy.
You were token.
You were
I was the token white guy.
in your hat and everything.
Yeah.
Oh God. They must.
Well,
have
no, it was like
No, that's real weird.
I'm like,
ball,
this
though.
is an interesting experience.
What?
Wait a minute,
What
I'm
was
not
the
the-
reaction of the crowd, so to speak?
It didn't pay me any mind.
They were like,
They don't care.
"We getting on?"
They didn't
it?"
care. Yeah.
Remember,
No, I'm just kidding. Wow.
remember, white people are the racists, not blacks. They don't care.
Yeah. No matter
We're racist.
No matter
Yeah.
what I say, I'm racist.
I'm not.
It's true.
You're white.
But like
I am.
over
Yeah.
the course of like I heard.
Oh shit!
yeah. See. White. I mean,
Over-
I'm clearer, but you're pretty
You're,
clear.
you're iridescent.
Yeah.
Over the course of that, like I heard, I think what might be every possible type of R&B music,
No.
and it was tremendous.
No.
No?
You didn't.
Well, that's true because after about halfway through, it was deaf because it was all at about 120 decibels.
Oh.
Marvin Gaye at 130 decibels does not play.
Wow. No.
Just the two of us, you and I.
That's it. Slap them.
Yeah,
I can't.
What the hell is that?
isn't that Marvin Gaye? No,
It sounded like you screaming.
it is. That was basically how it sounded. Because it's at 130 decibels through DJ speakers.
Have you heard the infamous R&B country style? No, you haven't, have you?
No.
Because it hasn't been invented yet.
Oh well, go for it.
No, go
But
for
anyways,
it.
that
No.
was an interesting experience for me.
Yeah, I bet. 3/4 of a mile, just listening to R&B music.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's like I stop and listen for a while. Like, it was great. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What else did you do there?
I was at the Jets and Bears game.
Who won?
The Bears. Da Bears.
The Bears.
Da Bears.
Ditka.
I did see a Ditka there.
I beg your pardon?
Not the actual Ditka, but a pretty good lookalike Ditka. What?
At the game?
You don't like Chicago? You don't like my Ditka? Who would win in a fist fight, Ditka or God?
It's a trick question. Ditka
God is God. Ah, yeah.
No, I was
Sausage.
gonna say you saw an imitation Ditka.
It's not imitation
We saw
Ditka.
Jack. We saw Jack
They
Nicholson
call that a
today.
dildo.
What? No, Ditka.
Yeah. It's called a dildo.
Ditka.
Nope.
My Ditka.
What about your Ditka?
Thankfully, no one else saw Mike Ditka.
Not that you know of.
Yes,
Google Maps caught it though.
but so that was it was a good day of work.
Good.
Yes,
I'm happy for you.
me too.
Jealous, but happy.
Suck it.
You know what I did for work? Shitloads of math.
I was told there would be no math.
Oh, you should see the questions I ask at 4 o'clock on a Friday. Okay, I don't mean to sound stupid, but what's 60 divided by 12? Like, I'm asking...
5.
Yeah, thank you. I'm asking the dumbest math questions because my brain cannot just do it
All right,
anymore.
go for it.
What?
Math questions.
143 times 2. Easy.
286.
286. Sorry.
Okay.
I was only half paying attention.
4.35% of $76.32.
4.35%.
Yes.
Wait, of 76. Well, it's going to be approximately like $3.04.
I can't deal in approximates.
Yeah, but you also probably have a calculator that you can use. Or a
Nah,
computer.
screw that. I made it in a set.
4.35 of 76 and change.
Brad,
Yeah, when you have and change, you can't really have a
that's
exact.
like $3.28.
I don't have my phone to check the math.
Hold on,
just-
it's gonna be a little off, but
Anyways, do we have geeky news?
no.
You guys keep talking, so.
Wait, calc.
Brad can't find the calculator on his phone.
Oh, I found the calculator. 76. What?
38.
Is that Olmec from Legends of the Hidden Temple? That's right. If you were born after 92, you don't know
I was
what
off
that
by
is.
4 cents.
That's what we should do. We should get
$3.32.
purple Jaguar T-shirts.
I was only off by 4 cents.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay, good for you.
Yay!
Yeah, no, I create formulas in Excel to do all my math for me.
Yay!
But-
But then you didn't have to do math, now did you?
No, but I still have to figure. There's still a ton of math.
Ta-da!
That's it.
That's it. We're done.
Yep.
Geeky news.
All done.
All right, that was a weird top 3 and what you learned today. But all right, let's go home.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Destiny at my house.
Pass it on.
Thank you.
My hands hurt.
Ta-da!
Yeah, we already did that part. I'm waiting
Yeah.
for the next part.
Olmec.
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 Ta-da!
Olmec.
This is a fun geeky news.
Ta-da!
No, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Olmec.
But now ta-da.
Oh.
Now ta-da.
Ta-da.
Say it
Ta-da.
with an exclamation point.
Ta-da exclamation.
Ta-da.
Thank you. Ta-da. Ah!
Ta-da. Ah.
Monkey statue.
But there's cheerleaders, so I'm okay with it.
Yes.
Well,
I didn't see the age because I'm too far away from the monitor,
I'm
but
pretty sure this is the Sky Mall catalog.
Get rent.
Get bent! Well, what's the story about?
rent.
I don't know, I'm just making stuff up.
Go home.
Alright.
So if anyone out there has an iPhone 6, you may have heard that there's a few complaints about bending.
Jay, can I demonstrate on your phone?
Go ahead, it's a Samsung, it won't bend. It'll just snap, but it won't bend. Yeah.
Oops.
So,
Oopsie doodle.
because the iPhone has been made thinner,
Much thinner.
people with tight jeans that have been sitting down have been finding that their iPhones have been bending.
Take that, hipsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you, skinny jeans.
Or like everyone else on the face of the planet, they go get like an otter box or a pelican case or something, and
something that'll.
yeah, so it'll not be pliable. So.
See this? Otterbox. Gimme. Otterbox. His phone's fine.
Smash.
Oh well, you're getting a new one in 12 days.
Yeah, what do you care?
Well, I kind of need a phone for that time period, but yes, that too.
So they've been going on and saying, look, it doesn't really bend, and because they have people like, look, it bends. It's like, well, if you put all of your strength into it, yeah, it's gonna happen.
Details.
But then on top of the bending issue, they've also had an 8.0.1 update for the iOS 8 operating system, which kind of just said,
Bye-bye battery?
bye-bye signal.
Ah, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, basically, and this is only for iPhone 6s. If you have an iPhone 5, 4, or whatever, you're fine. If you have an iPhone 6, your phone kind of said
He
you
can't
have,
make any calls, but he's just fine.
you can't make a call. You have zero service, and that's it. So everybody started saying, "Hey, we'd like to use our phone every now and then too. Not very often, but when we can." So luckily, just today they came out with 8.0.2, which fixes that issue. Just fine.
Yay, you were only without your phone for a day and a half.
Yeah, about a day or two. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Get rent. What about rent?
Get rent.
Next.
Get sent.
Get.
A new answer to home
security.
Secretary, you idiot.
A new answer to your home secretary.
Go ahead. What about our
You can take those
Company
home?
accounts, Nina speaking.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
Oh my God.
Company accounts, Nina speaking. Just a moment.
There would be many homicides.
Cookie?
I don't think you get that
Cookie?
one.
Well, I get it.
Oh, well, you would get it, but you didn't
Bleep,
experience it.
No, I didn't
Okay, that one you
experience
get.
What?
it. I did experience it.
The cookie from?
Bleep bloop? Cookie?
So there's a new...
I'm gonna stab
You do that, I'll talk to them. There is a new device out there called Haven.
There's no app for a knife.
And what it does is that it's this device that you actually bolt to your floor and
You're
it
gonna love
attaches
it.
to your door. Now, the cool thing about this security device is that you can unlock it with a key fob or your cell phone, and you can actually hit your door with a battering ram, and the lock will not fail.
But the
Of
door will
course, if
break.
it's a screen door.
Well, if it's a screen door, you
It's
probably
gonna-
shouldn't be attaching a security device to it because it's just like down the screen, and it's like...
because
"Hey,
they'll
look,
go.
I'm-" Yeah, basically.
Oh,
But
Got it.
if you actually do it with your interior doors, yeah. So if you have like a steel door and they keep whacking it and kicking it, and because it's right at the bottom where they found that, yeah, that's the weakest part. So now we've made it stronger. And it's kind of cool. Just bolts to the floor and goes right over the door. When you open the door, it just goes right over. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
And it can take a battering ram and not fail. It would actually succeed. It won't buckle.
So now, if you really need to hide something, you'll have a bunch of those in front of your door.
Yeah.
I want one. Well, what about the secretary?
You can take her home too.
Okay.
Especially if your wife isn't home, you can just engage those locks so that she doesn't come inside.
Locks engaged.
Yeah, absolutely. So it actually has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and accelerometer. So if it detects that someone just tried to kick in your door, accelerometers will kick in, activate itself, and send you messages saying, "Hey, we just registered a hell of a hit on your door." So you might want to,
So not only hearing it, if you're not there, it'll be like, "Bididid."
yeah. Kind of like the Nest smoke detectors, where if you're not home and your smoke detectors go off, it'll send you a message.
Is that also like the high five where it's like, doo-doo-doo?
What?
Never mind.
But if you want to go check it out, it is on Kickstarter. You can get it for the low, low price of $269 if you do it now, or if
Per
you
door.
wait. Yes, per door. Or if you want to wait until it comes out into mass production, $299 will be the manufacturer suggested retail price. Cheers.
That's a lot of money.
Hold on.
That's a real
When it
lot
comes
of
to
money.
home security and you don't have to worry about it,
Jay's
I
gonna
think
get
it's
one
worth
on every door.
You only need, only one for
And window.
each door.
But they're all gonna
and
be on the
window.
opposite side so people can get out.
that's right.
Yeah.
I
So
learned.
people, it puts the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Waste not, want not.
Something's
Wait, that
going
one
on.
up. Wait, that one up.
Something's. Brad?
We're rewinding.
Brad?
We evidently
That's
reached
all right.
the end of our
Okay.
day. So just watch the bottom and fast forward.
Oh, there
Or
we go.
just, oh, that's better. Okay. So California's doing good things. They have clean energy. They're making clean energy. They're getting a lot of solar and wind power. Okay.
I found a nice stabby game.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah,
So basically...
I don't see anything happening.
Okay, you two keep doing that. So basically...
Paper cut! That didn't work either.
So California has a lot of clean energy. They have a lot of solar, a lot of wind. But the problem is that they're making so much of it, a lot of it's just going to waste and it's just being sent into the grid somewhere. And
Yeah, but if it's still being sent into the grid will place it somewhere else. It doesn't just waste. It never just wastes energy.
But if it's still going and the grid's just satisfied, basically it's just they're creating and manufacturing energy that's not being used. It's just going to waste. So
okay.
now they're going to do something about it.
Okay.
To the tune of 608,832 lithium-ion batteries.
It's a lot of battery power.
What's that?
Just enough to power your new
Car.
phone.
Oh,
For 5 minutes.
for 5 minutes.
So why are they doing this, Jay?
So they can actually, all the energy that they're creating,
They're storing.
they can actually store it somewhere. So that way if it's
Because,
not a
like, the
very
wind-
windy, cloudy day,
They can
just...
Booyee!
They can take the battery power and
That's what
put
it
it out
sounds
into the system.
No, that's a trombone.
So that is very cool.
Trumpet. That is really cool. How many batteries?
608,832.
Do they actually think that they can fill those?
Oh, they probably could easily.
So they could get more, technically.
Yeah.
Why aren't a lot more states doing this?
Because we're stupid.
Like if we could,
And they wonder why European countries are so far ahead of us.
like if we could be totally green, or even
Oh my god, I'd love it.
yeah, it's like you don't have to pay for energy.
You know what I want to do? I want to do like they do in Hawaii. Just get my own little wind turbine, just put it in my backyard and be like, go.
That might not generate enough electricity for you.
I'll get 2.
Might not. You're gonna need some solar panels.
The only wind in Jay's yard is produced by Jay.
So
I
Jay's
can
like,
fly down a
I need to
window."
play Xbox. I'm gonna play video games
Hold
for
on.
3
Eat
hours.
the beans. Eat the beans. Eat the beans.
But at least then you have enough energy for your taser.
Teaser. Go to the next one. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Making MH370 a thing of the past.
That's true.
Did I get that right?
You did.
Yeah.
So now the question is, Pat, what is MH370? Pat
Malaysian
Only.
Airlines.
Pat only.
Oh.
Money Jet Airlines or whatever you said.
Money Jet.
Money Jet Airlines, 370.
Cha-ching.
What happened to 360?
Don't ask.
That would be Malaysian Airlines Flight
Yeah.
370 that has been missing for months now.
Did they find it?
No.
Oh. Who cares? Well, probably
Well,
the
all the
Malaysians.
families of the people.
Probably
in
the families of the
Malaysia.
people. Just throwing it out there.
Apologize. That was kind of cruel of me to think that.
I'm sure they're watching.
Yes, the Malaysians we're big in Malaysia.
Yes, we are.
No, really, we're big.
Yeah,
They're
we're big
kind
in
of
Malaysia.
small
Most people there are actually quite a bit skinnier
Yeah,
than us.
they're
We're
fit.
very fat.
They're fit. Yeah.
Yes, they're very fit there. We're
Yeah.
fat, yes. Good save.
Right. So they've come out with something. I believe it's a company called Iridium.
Yes, they have satellite phones.
From Borderlands
but-
2.
Yes. But what they've come up with the automatic dependent surveillance broadcast.
What's that
That's
acronym?
not new.
Yes, but they're enhancing it.
Go on.
What Iridium has done is they've launched 66 low-orbit satellites
Uh-huh.
into the air, and what they're going to do is they're going to
using
take
sonar.
all the information
Yep.
to basically supplement that, so they can go from like 10% to 100% coverage of the world
That
with certain parts missing. Because
that
Antarctica,
doesn't really solve it.
Like Australia.
Here's basically what it is. You've heard of like hijackers turn the transponder off. ADSB is just like the next generation transponder. That's what it is. So if they turn the ADSB transponder off, guess what? Still the same problem. Suck it, Iridium.
yeah, but if you're not being hijacked and you just go down and you can't, and you're not
Right,
on a
right.
scope somewhere, don't think hijacker and evil bad things. Just think of, hey, they were going here and now, bloop, gone.
Yeah. Well, I think it's good because that way you can have constant coverage throughout the entire world. Great,
Exactly.
yay! But that
Yay.
still wouldn't help you from Malaysian Airlines.
So it's just not a bad thing, not a horrible thing.
Yes. Is
Exactly.
Evil bad.
So
Yes.
hopefully when you start flying in the year,
that a movie? Evil Bad.
yes, 2017, you can fly a little more soundly.
Sure.
I mean, I'm going to fly probably before that, but...
Oh, probably, hopefully.
No, probably about it.
True. Next.
Next.
Space shuttles are so last century. No, they're not.
No, they're this
no, they
century.
are.
This century too.
Yeah.
But anyways, go on.
No, they're last century.
Are you talking about the new deal where Boeing got $4.2 billion and SpaceX got $2.6 billion
For what?
to provide crew transport vehicles to the International Space Station by 2017? Booyah!
No,
Oh,
but thanks for playing.
Yeah.
I did.
Are you talking?
Boo, no.
Are you talking about what you're about to read?
Yeah.
Ah,
oh.
I win.
So there's a
I
company.
heard about it.
Well, yay for Rob. Rob's participating. So there's a company in Japan called Obayashi,
Obayashi.
and they have stated. And
Oh
they
my
have-
gosh, it's Obayashi.
Yes, and Brad's dying. They have plans and a whole layout that by the year 2050,
Oh.
they're going to have a space elevator.
Just going. Boop.
Just
Yep.
down there.
Yes.
Space
They've got it.
elevator, pipeline to the sky.
They said they're building. They're working to build a space elevator that can reach 96,000 kilometers, or for us Americans, 60,000 miles.
If only
Into
they
space.
had carbon nanotubes that were longer than 3 centimeters, that might be great.
Good morning. But instead of having to launch shuttles and all this stuff into space,
You just have a bunch of people going.
It would take 7
Hamsters.
days to get there, but yes, technically, it's a space elevators are a genius idea for getting stuff into orbit. They really are, but technology's not there yet. I hope
Yeah.
it will get
that's
there
why it's
soon
going to
in
take
our
until
lifetime.
20. That's why it's going to take
So is
until
it literally like?
2050.
Is it literally just like a gun barrel coming out of the Earth? Just a.
Well, no, think about it. All right, Rob, do you
I
have
know-
a string and a ball or something?
Elevator.
It's I know what an elevator is. Well, that's what. It's just a big tower that's just going to
Well,
go
do
into
you,
space.
do you have a string, Rob?
And they're going to be like, okay, the ship's there.
Back.
Take off.
How about a wire? You got to have some sort of wire in there.
I'm trying to demonstrate the concept. Can you grab that ball behind you, Pat?
I have a shovel and a hat.
Here's a shovel, a hat, a rubber band, and a paper clip.
Here's your Earth.
Oh, I got a ball.
I want the
Here's
ball.
your string.
Oh, perfect. Great. I'll just tie this around here with my iPhone cable. Love it.
Oh, you didn't say you were tying it around.
Just make believe you've tied it around.
Yes, I have a garden cylinder and air cylinder. Would you prefer a piece of wire?
Well, technically, this is a wire.
I have Earth as well.
Oh, that's
No, it's the moon.
The moon?
Yeah.
On the moon.
It is the moon.
well, if my satellite thingy doesn't go flying off into space, which it will. All right, so imagine I am Earth.
Yes.
I know, big enough. That's not that big a stretch. This is your space station in orbit. Here's your elevator cable, right? Something like that.
Rob is now our
And I'm
moon
only
model.
I gotta go over this one.
and I'm only orbiting so fast, right? So if in theory, here I got it.
Okay.
So I'm only orbiting so fast. So if the elevator's not long enough, it will just basically come crashing back down. But if you think about if the elevator, or if this is long enough and this is traveling fast enough because it's so far away from Earth, the centripetal force will keep it in orbit around Earth. Does that make sense? So that's the space elevator.
Okay.
So that way, the space elevator, the tension, it's actually pulling it at equal forces to and away from the Earth, so it doesn't come crashing to Earth.
Okay.
And that's how kind of how a space
Can I ask
elevator
a
works.
question?
Yeah?
What happens when the comet hits it?
Bummer.
Then it's $50 quadrillion down the tubes.
Pretty much.
And your little string is what holds all this together.
Yes. Which is why you need super strong stuff
Super
like carbon
dense-
nanotubes.
Polymers that'll hold together.
Something along those lines. Like, they think carbon nanotubes would be a good start because they're so strong.
Damn it.
But they can only make them 3 centimeters long, not so much 62,000 miles.
That's only like that big.
Yeah.
That's a little further away from the moon than I am right now.
Yes. All right, well, there you go. Next.
Next.
USB can go both ways. What? No. No.
So USB, in their next upcoming super duper update to the USB world,
USB 5.923.
4.9.
they're going to have high power capabilities.
Yay!
But now they're all
Hey, USB! Nothing will happen by that.
but now they're also getting audio and video in the mix as well.
Yay!
So it can now carry everything on a USB cable.
Yay, because USB is the most absurd connector ever and not convenient.
Why?
Because, like, how many times have you been sitting back there and you're like, oh, plug in and out, nope, this way. Like, USB is the only connector I know of that can be, like, in superposition.
Huh?
Like, you try and plug it in one way and it doesn't work, and then you try and plug it in the other way and it doesn't work, and then you go back to the first way and then it does work.
Right.
Yeah, I do that.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well, that's superposition.
Okay.
Somewhere there is, like, a physics nerd out there laughing his ass off. Yeah.
Okay, so
But they're also they're gonna have a kit for these things that you can use with DisplayPort, HDMI, DVI, VGA jacks.
this is why we can't.
And it
have
can
nice
also go
things.
to external monitors as well because it's going to have super duper pooper scooper speeds, and that's pretty damn cool.
I just wish they'd update the form factor to something better.
Yeah, but so if you're,
But no.
it's basically going to be
It works.
It's going to be HDMI, but it's more universal.
Yay.
It's worth
It
U.
works, Brad.
Yay.
Don't bitch about it.
U
Yay.
and USB,
Well-
universal.
Just it's mostly software and chips. You can still make the form factor
Potato
better
chips?
without affecting any of that.
Potato chips,
Yes.
Lazy.
Next.
delicious.
What about Firewire?
Died years
It's
ago.
dead, Jim. Shorty buddy goody.
So I got this one for
That's
you.
what you keep hearing, right, Pat?
Yeah. Oh,
Meg.
Meg.
I might kill you.
I know.
So we all know about the Tesla Model S.
Yes.
Okay.
The bottle.
Yes. So, and this is going to be an irrelevant story because no one here owns a Tesla Model S.
I do.
Okay, so this is for Pat.
Yeah.
No,
then
he owns a model of a Tesla
Oh, well, that's
S.
fine. So they just
You got this a little backwards.
Were you shaking that?
No.
You weren't.
No.
they just released version 6 of the software or the firmware for the car,
Why was that?
which
shaking?
doesn't seem like that big of a deal.
What, are you seeing it out of the corner of your eye or something?
But
Now who's
No, it was literally moving and making noises.
now who's sleep deprived?
It was doing this.
we lost him. Gone.
Whatever. Anyways,
Bye. No, Pat's going to be staring at the goddamn thing for the next 5 minutes trying to figure it out, so I'm just going to let it go.
Brad, you were shaking.
I was not.
You were.
No.
Jay, go on.
You okay?
Yeah, please go
I'm
on.
really starting to worry about you.
No, just go.
What are we starting? You've been worried. All right.
I'm even more worried about you now.
Something but a Tesla Model S.
Yeah,
something,
Model-
something,
yeah.
something.
So they just released a firmware update for the car, which evidently I'm not sure how it gets its updates because it's a freaking car.
Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Hold on, I
plug
just have
it
to
in.
bring my-
Wi-Fi.
USB.
I just have to yeah, USB
USB.
2.0.
Wrong version.
Damn it. 1.4. What the hell?
Huh.
But here's the cool thing. The software update for the car allows it to sync to your calendar like on Google or whatever you so choose. Traffic-based navigation, not
Okay.
a big deal.
So basically, Google Maps so far.
And a remote start feature.
Yay! Wait, what? So through the app?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So that's what got me. And that's what I wanted to talk about for a second. That, okay, our car is so awesome, we can just do a firmware update, and now you can use your app to remote start your car.
That's pretty awesome.
That is freaking awesome.
Yes, it is.
No remote starter. No, just
Yes, just
Started.
hit the button on your iPhone app. You don't need like all this grandiose junk that like OnStar and stuff. It's just like, oh, we just did a firmware update, so now you just hit this button and start your car. No shit. And I think that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool.
I can't.
I still want one.
I want that.
Oh, I do too.
So do I.
I wanted it first.
No, I want it now.
No,
I want it.
first.
But remember,
Yeah.
and I showed this to Brad last week, I believe.
I commented first.
There's a car called Elio coming out.
Oh, I saw this. It's like a $6,800 car.
It's $6,800,
Yep.
84 miles to the gallon, 3-cylinder, 2-passenger, front, rear. It's 3 wheels.
I kind of want one.
It's sick.
Reliant Robin.
Yes.
That
It is, but cooler.
reverse.
No, it's gonna fall over.
But it's only $6,800.
No, the 2 wheels are in the front, and the one is in the rear.
I don't think that makes a difference.
No, it does.
I don't know what he's laughing at.
The 50s.
That's
Yeah, but now it's awesomer.
What? 2 in the front, 1 in
Dear Lord.
Re-
Go to the next one quickly, please.
Really?
Hello. You're welcome.
You made a dick joke.
And for that, we thank you. That was a good one.
Yeah.
So here's my question to you, because hopefully Brad doesn't even know the answer to this one yet.
Hello.
13.
What is LO?
13.
No. It's a thing, not a number.
It's a British Snapchat.
No.
It's
Hello. Is that like the American app?
what's
Yo?
up? So
No, it's just yo. Remember you said it. You said it.
Oh,
To
yeah.
like yo. This one's hello, hello, hello. Or is this the pizza one and you just forgot the I? Elio.
Nope.
Okay, what
LO
is
is
LO?
an actual thing.
It is a robot.
It is anti-Facebook.
What?
It is anti-Facebook.
Go on.
So basically, it gives you a page that nobody else can look at. That's called Microsoft Word.
No. Basically, there's no fanfare about it. There's no advertising. Basically, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, because it's actually
Everybody
been
wants
out
to
for a
monetize.
little bit as of now.
Oh, what was that?
But
Brad?
it is catching
Pizza.
on very, very quickly,
What do you mean?
to the point that in the time it took them to
Say hello.
write this article, 20,000 people joined.
What?
That's within like a span of 5 minutes.
What?
And basically, the CEO, his name is Paul Budnitz.
Paul Hello Budnitz.
Hello.
Wow, that is one ugly car.
Oh,
You
well, he just
want
found
one?
the-
Oh no, I know.
Can you make it big so I can see, Rob?
Trying to.
Thank
Well,
you.
what was it
That's
called
what she
again?
said. Hello.
No, not that.
Oh, what? The car?
Yeah.
Elio. Or Elio. E-L-I-O.
No, that's not the car. Was it an Elio?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
The 6800 Reliant Robin that runs on electric.
Yes.
It's not electric.
Nice
it's
shoes,
gas.
Jay. New shoes?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I won't scuff them.
Pat, look.
Spider Pal.
Oh God. It's like a Prius and a wind tunnel had sex and came out with it.
That's being polite.
There's no trunk space.
There is a boot.
What is it,
There
like
a
that
boot.
big?
A little bigger. Okay, that's about right.
84 miles to the gallon.
Yeah. You can get to work and back on a gallon of gas.
And back.
And back.
And halfway back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
On a
pretty
gallon
good.
of gas.
That is
on
pretty
$3. Well, okay, $17. I like coffee. Fuck you.
Whatever.
My car runs on gas. I run on coffee.
All right, so getting back to the tech news story.
Yeah, sorry. The
So, hello.
anti-Facebook.
It's anti-Facebook
right now.
because basically their stance is that you're a product. When you go to Facebook, basically everything you type, do, post, everything, all that information is just being sold to all these companies,
Yep.
which is true. Basically, it's like, oh, let's look up this, or I posted a picture of a Chevy, and it's like, technical, data. Oh, Chevy, let's just shoot shitloads of Chevy commercials at his face. What is this?
Oh.
Chevy. Go on.
Good. So basically what they've said is that we're not doing that. Basically, you just join.
Uh-huh.
You don't give your stuff to anybody. It's very simple. You can have followers. You can follow people. You can have friends.
Is this a single-person car?
Two people. One in the front, one in the back.
Really? Rob, you had to make the one in the front, one in the back.
What is that?
Let it
It's
go.
not that good of a looking car.
No, but for $6,800.
For $1,600 out the, well, maybe not out the door. You
Yeah.
got to pay tax and stuff. So figure $7,000 out the door with taxes and stuff, and your gas consumption is going to.
Like, think about it.
The
Most of
eight-
the time, like, just going back and forth to work or whatever, I don't need it. I don't need a big automobile. I do need it a lot of times for other stuff, but like a lot of times just for commute, it would be nice to have a vehicle that wouldn't be in the rain that gets crazy good gas mileage.
Yeah. Like, hey, I got to just run
Or
out.
maybe I'll just get a Tesla, but not for $6,800.
No. Like, oh, I just got to run out to Canton just to grab something
Yeah.
from Best Buy and then come back. I don't need to take a 5-passenger vehicle for that. I can just jump in this, get out there, get back.
How fast can it go?
0 to
Fast
100.
enough for you, old man.
I'm punch walking in the face.
0 to 100 in 9.6 seconds.
Really?
That's their stat.
Kilometers per hour or miles per hour?
Miles.
You sure?
That's what the website says.
Looking myself.
Anyway, with the geeky news story.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
You
Product.
can, right now, because they're in beta testing for this LO, you can only get in by invitation.
Of course.
So you can request an invitation, which I actually did because I want to check it out.
Did you get in?
No, because they said it's still in beta, but as we're letting smaller groups in, because evidently their servers were so overwhelmed by the massive influx of people,
Right.
they kind of crashed and burned. But they're back, they're better, and now they see that there's a large interest. It's like, hey, I don't want my soul to be sold to the devil.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
And it's to the point where people are actually selling their invitations on eBay for at least $100 a pop.
Wow.
But the cool thing is that you can actually show boobies on it. You can't do illegal porn.
Well, there
But
you
if,
go.
like I was on there, it's like, oh, you can check out these popular people's pages. I'm like, okay. And there was one who does like fashion and modeling and art and stuff like that. She's not a model herself, but she does all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And there was tons of pictures of models, and some of them have the sheer see-through, no bra on, so you just see boobies. But it's artistic boobies. And yes, I have to say boobies like that.
Boobies.
We're going to be professional photographers.
Yay!
We're going to be called Artistic Boobies.
Artist.
Is that the name of the company?
Yes.
Cool.
Guess what we take
Sure.
pictures of?
Boobies.
Artistically.
Oh, that's cool.
Lovely.
It's a good working model, right?
Yes.
You in?
Sure.
And speaking of boobies, did you hear what happened over the weekend after our show last week?
Go
I
on,
went to
Jay.
sleep.
The Fappening 2.0 happened.
Fucking shit! What?
More celebrity boobies were released into the dark
How
depths
did
of
I
hell
miss
of the internet.
this?
I heard it on Jimmy Fallon, actually.
You need to let me know when this stuff's going down.
Okay.
It's not
going
like Jay's
down.
the one releasing it to the world.
It's not like I have
I think
super...
he kind of finds out after the fact.
I need Brad's help just to set my router up correctly so it can actually
just a
connect
fap?
to the internet.
What? You plug it in.
Well, no, my Xboxes are very cranky.
Okay.
I'm having a little
Did
issue
you
with
create
this.
did you create a port for him?
Hello.
Did you just create
Top speed is in excess of 100 miles an hour, and the 0 to 60 speed is under 9.6 seconds.
Oh,
0
0
to
60,
60.
sorry. I misread it.
It'd take you a while to get up to highway speeds then, huh? I would not go on
Well,
the highway
9
in that thing.
It's like having.
Oh, I want to. I want to see what happens.
It's like
Strong breeze? Woo.
9.6 seconds is basically like a Toyota Corolla.
No, Toyota Corolla is pretty quicker than that.
All right, Toyota
It's like a Prius.
Prius.
That's fine. But at least it's not a Prius.
I'm afraid that thing
That's
would be way
true.
too
At least
light.
it isn't a Prius, and it gets better gas mileage.
It does. By
but I
about
think-
20-something miles.
And it's like $40,000 cheaper.
I think that thing would be way too fragile in the weather.
You know what? I'll spend $1,600, buy a car outright,
Yep.
and take my chances of people pointing and laughing and be like, yep, but I bought gas 3 months ago, and I'm still on half a tank.
How big's the tank?
8 gallons. So you can go 672 miles based on 84 miles.
I could fill up on 8 gallons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna get one.
And then you could go 600 some odd miles.
Yeah.
So you could basically drive from here to
California?
Richmond, Virginia
On one tank.
You could
on one tank.
You could drive from Litchfield, Connecticut to the Georgia-Florida border on 2 Phillips.
Yes.
I can do that with my car.
Yeah,
No,
but you have a 37-gallon gas tank.
Hey, just because you guys decided to buy hogs.
Mine's not. I get 28.
Well, no.
And it's an SUV.
Here's the thing. You could get there
Maybe
on the
30
gas, but your
it's not an
transmission will
SUV.
drop out by
For
Virginia.
28, that's not bad for an SUV.
Right.
No, not bad.
But still.
Yeah, your car's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Should I get this checked out?
No. Oh. No, you're good.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
It's not fully solidified.
Next.
Hello? Hello?
Rapid fire!
Okay. The United States has finally gotten its first professional gaming arena.
What's that?
Yay!
It's in Columbus, Ohio.
Why?
Yeah.
We can drive there in our food,
Did you say Ohio?
Ohio.
Nothing good ever came from there.
Major League Gaming thing?
But believe it or
Nothing
not,
good ever came from there.
they went and investigated, and they said the highest percentage of people that do gaming and go to that kind of stuff are from Ohio. So
Because there's nothing to do there.
Exactly.
There
So
you
they
go.
went into Columbus and said, here you go.
All right,
They're
next.
Next, you know Cirque du Soleil?
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, you've heard of it?
The circus people you eat? Yeah.
Yes. They're now using drones in their performances.
Yeah.
It's dancing lampshades.
All right.
It's kind of cool.
That's
Okay.
interesting.
There's they have a bunch of quadricopters. They're all pre-programmed. And there's one human performer, 0 special effects.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I would actually go to see that just because of the technology behind it.
That does seem interesting.
And the whole story premise is a lonely lamp maker, and then they come to life.
That's cool.
Right? So, if you're
probably
around
very noisy, because and then there's like 30 of them, so it's like...
They're not all that loud. I mean, just
Friday,
Sunday,
Monday,
we moved it.
I mean, listen to the Xbox One. Cooling fans, there's like 2 or 3 of them in there. You don't hear a sound.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of quadcopter?
I did. We saw them at the Big E today.
My Xbox makes a lot of noise. Well, my first gen did.
Yeah.
Something started pretty loud. All right, anyways, next.
Morning, Brad. Next one, Google search results now give you handy-dandy tips underneath them.
Like more ads.
Is it like those useless like Microsoft like paperclip tips, or it's like if you want to copy and paste, press Control-C, Control-V?
Woohoo! I did self-surgery and I got the cyst out.
Oh, I wanted to eat that.
Nope.
Thanks, Joe.
No, but what they are doing is that, say you're going and looking up
The
camera.
2.
No,
The
you look up a camera.
Coral off of Australia.
A 7D Mark II.
All right, sure.
So you look that up and you're like, oh, I'm curious what this is. Now, if the website has it available, it'll actually just give you statistics and specs on the camera right underneath your search result.
Really?
Yeah, so you can look up a 7D Mark II and you look underneath it, it says battery life, megapixels, this, that, and the other thing. It'll just go through the whole thing. And that's kind of cool. So you don't even have to click on it to go, all right, what are the specs on this thing, blah, blah. You just go click and like, oh, cool, there it is.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Do you remember how we did the story that Manuel Noriega is suing Activision for his likeness in Call of Duty?
Because, yeah, he was something like a murderous killer.
Well,
No, it was Manuel. Oh, never mind.
Manuel Noriega.
So, Activision has hired Rudy Giuliani,
Oh, Jesus.
former mayor of New York,
New York.
to represent them in this whole thing.
I am Mayor Quimby.
This sounds like that MTV claymation show where they're going to duke it out.
Oh,
Celebrity
cool.
Deathmatch.
yes, I missed that show.
It's on Hulu.
Is it?
Is it?
Yes.
I know what I'm doing when I get home.
Just watching every celebrity
Nope,
Deathmatch.
sleeping.
Oh.
But basically what they're saying is, what Giuliani's saying is that there's a California ruling that stated that it can prevent lawsuits threatening free speech, which is basically what they're doing because everything that Noriega did is factual.
Right.
It's documented.
Right.
It's there.
There you go.
So it's not any kind of bad thing. It's
Boom!
free speech. Yeah, there it is.
I play Call of Duty. That stuff doesn't scare me.
You're a better man than I. But here's the thing.
Fucking shit. Don't sneak up on me like that, bro.
If-
sorry.
If
Me too.
Noriega won, they're saying it could set a precedent where historical personas and their families could ban appearances in any media format
But
forever.
What am I going to do when I want to play Abraham Lincoln, the
Vampire Hunter?
Yeah.
You wouldn't because it wouldn't exist.
I was going to say the theatrical version. Get it?
Nah.
Too soon?
Too soon.
I don't care if it's funny or not.
soon
I wonder
to
if
be
it's
funny.
too soon.
Right now,
Right
if
now.
you go online, and
The Funk So Brother.
that's true.
Check
and
it out
look
now.
Look up size comparison science fiction spaceships. You will find a 328
It's cool.
foot poster.
It's not 328 feet.
That is what they said.
Print it out,
When
Brad.
you actually blow it up to size, 328 feet if you print it.
Make it so,
That's
number
what they
one.
said.
If a pixel's of like, if it's at 72 DPI, maybe. Wait, hold on.
Look it up.
Please.
But you are. But basically, it has every single spaceship
Ever.
ever.
By size.
They said there are a few missing just because, in comparison to how they were put out, it would be absolutely too tiny or too huge.
Nope, not even close.
What?
Size-wise.
All right.
Crazy.
What does it say?
Even if it was 72 DPI, it'd have to be 23,000 pixels across, but it's only 6,000, and really, in order to print it, it has to be at 300 DPI. So it's like, I don't know, 600.
Come on, Math Whiz. I'm telling you what the story tells me.
Oh, well.
If they're wrong, I can't help it.
I just want to see the picture.
I don't have it yet. I'm working on it. Leave me alone.
While we
All
look that up, the Video Game Museum has now found its home in
Don't say Ohio.
Don't say how.
Ohio.
fuck.
Frisco, Texas.
Yeah, what?
It's better than Ohio. Why there?
It's because they decided to put it there.
Okay.
That's all.
Want to go to Texas?
Sure.
All right. Is it built?
Sure.
You want to wait
No,
in line for it to
really.
be built?
Why not? I'm not doing anything.
All right.
Did you find it yet?
Working on it.
Okay. A new study, a joint study conducted by Michigan State University and Stanford, found that people who met online weren't as likely to stay together for the long haul, as opposed to offline matchups.
Oh.
I thought that was kind of...
Depressing.
So it's easier to find a ton of people, but then you're more likely to just find somebody, not the somebody. Basically what it comes down to.
Does
It's
how I
like-
Met Brittany technically count as online?
No, because you met her through me.
Oh.
Speaking of, did you know that I now have a new best friend?
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Her best friend.
Yes.
Which means we're all best friends.
It's a community of property.
Yeah.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
So
So
now we gotta need to get Brittany another friend, so that you, me, and Brad
can all have best
can
friends?
all have best friends with them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name is. Jen? Was it?
You're close enough.
Jess?
Jess.
Oh, okay.
Second
knew.
try. As long as you don't say it wrong in bed.
Wait,
Holy
something going on that?
Yeah, good luck trying to zoom in. I got to download it, but yeah.
Have you seen this?
Well, yeah,
Well,
the one
she
who
did
found
the
the
news
story.
story.
Oh.
All right, what else you got?
So Brad, print that out for me so I can hang it in my house.
My printer's on the fridge, so.
Still?
Brad, print that
Big
out
one,
for me
yeah.
so I
I thought
can.
you would have fixed it by now.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, and KFC in Japan.
That's impressive.
Yep.
They are doing a Twitter promotional campaign right now.
Right this very
where
moment.
if you win,
You win!
you can be
I
treated
won.
Place your bets now!
to a prize of an oversized chicken leg iPhone case,
or,
a keyboard that's adorned with various pieces of chicken,
or,
a USB drive and mouse that each showcase drumstick-like appearances.
oh, well, that sounds horrible.
Why don't we have cool promotions like that here?
Because that's
You ain't got no
horrible.
money?
Who doesn't?
You.
Want to get a chicken thing?
What was going on with KFC? Sorry,
Yes.
I was
Nothing
getting Brad.
important.
I was getting Brad ready for
Japanese are getting chicken-shaped
Yeah.
things.
Well, there
Okay.
you go.
There you go.
like beef. What?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, this week's app of the week is...
Whack-a-mole!
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was just pulling up for him.
Yeah, it's basically just beating the hell out of rodents. That's really inappropriate for children.
Did I tell you guys when I played whack-a-mole at the Goshen Fair?
Wait, is this metaphorically?
No,
or-
I actually played it.
Oh, okay.
There's some kids pissing me off, so I just started hitting them in the
Well,
head.
I felt bad because there were like 4 or 5 other
Were you
kids there.
playing whack-a-mole against small children?
And Brittany, I didn't know there were 4 small children on the opposite side.
Oh, okay.
But it's 10 points per, and per mole that you whack,
Yeah.
and you get to 200. Poor Pat didn't miss a single mole because just.
You just used your fists.
But you have to hit it so hard
Right.
for it to count, and I guess Brittany didn't have the same kind of strength that I had.
Right.
Took out a fair amount of aggression on these moles, and all she heard was boof, 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 just for 20 of them. And then I was like, ring! Oh, man. Oh, lights on! I love teddy bear!
Teddy bear.
Teddy bear!
Yeah, you're just going to give it
Brittany's
to her.
like,
anyhow.
oh, thank you. Not for you!
Well, she's like, how did you
I earned this.
She's like, how did you win? I'm like, I just hit
Angry.
these things really hard when they came
Usually I just use my hands.
up. But I got to tell you, then I walk around and I see 4 or 5 kids saying, I want to play again, I want to play again. I'm like, oh, I feel like an asshole celebrating. Whoopsie doodle.
You should have been up like, I won whack-a-mole!
No. Wait. I must interject. You should not feel bad by any means or account.
Okay.
They'll be your age eventually, and then they can steal teddy bears from children.
It's not only that, because if you feel bad, then you're giving into the everybody wins.
That's
Everybody
true.
gets a trophy.
I'm sorry,
No,
you don't-
this is
Maybe you should have been stronger and faster, little Billy.
this is a lesson in life. You're not
Sorry,
always
you got
going to win.
5.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's going to be people that are better than you.
Yeah.
Bigger,
Yeah.
stronger, more skilled, faster, whatever.
I'm.
You actually helped
You're
that
weak
kid.
and a loser. Get used to it.
He should be thanking you.
Yeah.
You taught him that
thanking
you
me.
can't always win. You don't always win the prize. Sometimes you got to suffer defeat.
Pat's like, I taught you a valuable lesson that I'm better than you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't feel so bad.
See?
Yeah.
There you go.
And I still feel pretty darn good about making the basketball shot there.
Did you really?
I made 3 of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad because
very
the ball's
lucky.
this big and the hoop's that big.
Yeah. And they were like, woo! And I was just like, all right, yeah, $5. Here you
Rob,
go.
print that out for me.
I made one. I was like, oh, I made one. All right, this isn't going to happen
I'll
again.
just tape them all together.
And I made another one. And I was like, okay, well, the pressure's on for me to perform. He's like, you get a prize either way. And I'm like, whatever, I got a prize. Woo!
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh. I made
Ready?
all 3. Yeah.
and that's your geeky.
Woo. Hey.
Hey.
When
Time for our top 3 because it's 10:05.
Sure.
After this
but
story.
how about when Halloween falls close to the weekend, it's good for business. And this year, it could be especially good as the night to Hal is a Friday, resulting in a 3-day Halloween weekend.
Not for us. We have to work.
Ah, bummer. Oh wait, Halloween falls on a Friday.
I'm totally dressing up as Brad. I can get a polo shirt and shave my head for nothing.
I'm totally dressing up as Pat. I'll just
So you're gonna have to grow hair and put on
You
glasses.
can use duct tape.
yeah,
Get a
duct
Yeah, but that'll
superhero
stick
t-shirt
very well.
and call it a
tape,
day.
some glasses, and yeah,
And
Like
grow a
Jamie
goatee.
Heineman?
yeah.
I'd like to see you do that.
No.
Yeah.
I actually would too.
It's
I'm not gonna
itchy.
lie.
I think you can.
I don't think
Two different surveys are predicting a major bounce for retailers. The National Retail Federation forecast spending this year
I'm
will
gonna guess it's
total
on candy.
$7.4 billion, with a record 67% of revelers planning to dress in costume. And a report from the International Council of Shopping Centers is
There's
even
an
more
international council.
Of shopping center.
Thank
upbeat.
you.
Yes.
you sound surprised. There's a council for
Quick to the
everything.
council! Is even more upbeat, estimating that spending will come in at $11 billion. The National Retail Foundation survey of 6,300 adults finds that they say the average celebrant will spend about $78 this Halloween, up from $75 last year. Spending on costumes is expected to be close to $3 billion, with kids accounting for $1 billion.
Unless you just dress like a Doctor Who and go to the Salvation Army.
$350 million, yes.
Serious.
Yeah, that too. Oh, by the way, we saw this up at the Big E. I did not
We
partake,
sure did.
but the Diet Destroyers over at Ben & Jerry's have struck again. The ice cream company has launched another new flavor based on Saturday Night Live skit, and this time it's called, wait for it,
Sweaty balls.
wait for it,
Sweaty balls.
wait for it, Two Wild and Crazy Pies! No?
That is the correct response to that.
Alright. Two Wild and Crazy Pies!
I
You don't remember the Steve Martin? Ah, screw you all. The frozen concoction is a mix of chocolate cream pie ice cream, and coconut pie ice cream, and chocolate cookie
Had me
swirl.
until coconut.
Don't look for it in the aisles of your favorite grocery store. It's only available at Ben & Jerry's Scoop Shop.
Screw you, Scoop Shop.
There you go. All right, time for this week's top 3. Jason, what is it?
Top 3 Ben & Jerry's flavors.
Chocolate.
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 Done.
All right.
Honorable
This
mention to
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Fish food.
All right.
Brown.
This
And
week's
fish- and
top
fish
3
food.
really
Fish food.
is
Fish food.
top 3 Jeopardy categories we would kick ass in if we were ever on the show.
Okay, Brad can't participate because he'll choose any of them.
That's true.
Me?
Because we're stupid. So
Science!
Yeah, I thought
No.
we'd wanna see
No.
If we were on the show.
Oh, that we'd want to see.
You'd say
Are we talking
well, basically we want to
World
see it
flags.
because no.
That'd
Actually,
be pretty good, actually.
it's our subject right now.
No, that'd be one I'd actually kind of want to, like, I'd want to
Well,
see.
we want to
while
see it
watching.
because we'd kick ass in it. It's
Well,
like,
no,
oh,
no,
I
no.
hope we get.
I think it should be top 3 you just simply want to see on Jeopardy.
I want top 3 that I'd rule at.
Well, my whole list is useless if it's top 3 we would just want to see. I have a list of things that we would be kicking ass at.
All right, fine.
Then kick
Go
ass
for
it is.
Kick ass away, Rob. Kick ass away.
Yeah, Rob actually worked on this, so I want to hear his, so it's
You
not
want
in
me to
vain.
just start?
Yeah,
Sure.
go for it.
Go to the white shot.
Go to the white shot.
Okay, ready?
Does your
Ready.
speaker actually go over the air or no?
Yeah, it
hear
picks
you.
up on our mics.
Well, they can
All right.
hear you, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear.
all right.
Shut up.
All right.
Ready?
yeah.
So,
Name that droid.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Shut up.
You're gonna get me better than this.
No, Doug, it does not.
These are all actually kind of aimed at you guys. Some of these are stinkers.
Okay.
Artist or turtle?
artist or turtle?
Both.
Cartoon theme songs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cartoon theme
Well,
song.
wait. No. you-
80s, the
Cartoon
80s theme
Of
songs.
the 80s?
All right, you got us. Yeah.
Yeah. Deep fried.
Yes.
By the way, at the Big E, I saw deep fried s'mores, a not so late show invention.
Oh, those sons of
I'm
bitches.
not so sure that was an invention.
It was an
Yes,
invention.
it was definitely an invention.
All right, here's one. That guy from TV, the other guy, and the other guy.
That's the longest category ever, right after appetit.
All right, places Jay has worked.
Oh,
You've only worked at one place.
I know. I'd kick ass in it.
Yes.
Here's one. This is a question that I know you guys. We've all asked Brad at some point.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Motherboard or power source?
Oh, depends.
No, that's an undergarment.
The number 3.
That's it. Just the number 3.
The number 3. All right.
Yeah, this is in the rip-off section. Anal bum cover.
Anal bump covers.
I would like to see anal bone covers.
The penis mightier.
Yeah.
Of course.
Ape tit.
Top 3 not so late show lists.
No, we'd fail at that because we can never remember.
Horribly.
It's like 83 texts. Did we do this one? Yeah. Did we
Yeah.
do this one? Yeah.
Yeah.
About this one? Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna revert back to my original statement. Top 3 categories you want to see.
I still got more.
So keep going.
Keep going.
We still want to see them.
Brad Griswold, A Life.
All about your life.
Brad Griswold, no life.
Red Shirt Deaths. Nintendo Cheat Codes.
Oh, the Konami code.
Oh yeah.
Here's one for Jay. Celebrity cup sizes.
Oh, beautiful. I'm all over that.
Photoshop shortcuts.
That's a U category.
Name that Next Generation episode.
I
That's
can
Jay-
actually do that one.
Yeah.
Sadly.
It's like 2 seconds of the episode. It's like, oh, that's Escape from Planet Forbidden.
I don't always know the title, but I can tell you what the whole
No,
premise
you
is.
do.
No,
You
know the
do.
title.
Some of them I do. I've been
Every
laxing.
single time I've seen it, you're like, it's Planet X and the Mongols. I'm like, what?
You didn't get the setup. The setup is Fade Up from Black, spaceship traveling through stars. Jay goes, Attack of the Planet Mongrels.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sad. I'm so sad. I'm so lonely. Next.
Superheroes.
Okay.
That's for you.
That was for me.
That's for you.
Obscure sports facts Doug knows.
That's for
That-
me.
that's for you.
That's for me.
That's for Pat.
That's definitely for Pat.
Totally misquoted movie lines.
That's for me.
That's what she said.
She did
It was in the Beatles movie.
I thought that was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Obi wanna whack off.
Okay.
That's
That's
it?
all I got.
Oh.
Oh,
She's using the Jedi mind trick. That's what she's.
yes. I'm still gonna petition for Jeopardy categories we want to see.
Well, it's all the same to me.
Is it
Cult
It is.
classics.
cult classics?
Oh, there you go.
That would be a good one on there. I'd like to see something like
Name that Jake Gyllenhaal emotion. That you can't.
Has emotion.
all video clothes. Yeah.
No, here's one. Name that celebrity running in slow motion.
It's gonna be David Hasselhoff every time.
That's
Name
okay,
this-
because
name
then
this-
we'll get it right.
Like celebrity, like name the celebrity from like the back of their head.
Was that for me?
I think it's a little bit of all of us.
Wouldn't that be them for you?
Oh, good for you.
Celebrities are looking for.
Yeah.
What?
We'll explain when you're older.
Ah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that was good.
I do.
Yeah.
Name that drink.
Nathan.
That's definitely for you. Name this big string.
Drunk
They just
Alex
come in
Trebek
delicious.
picture.
Hold on. Why would you give me a white Russian in a black cup? Makes no sense.
Take that. I want to drink more water, but there's something floating in it.
That's a poop.
Oh, okay.
Baby root.
Oh, let's see what else. Before and after.
That's a Wheel of Fortune category.
That's why I'd love to see it on Jeopardy. I know. I'm perfectly aware that it is a Wheel of Fortune.
Actually, I think they do have that.
Do they have it before
I
and
think
after?
they do.
It's called probably something that sounds far more
After and
intelligent.
before.
After and
and
before.
before.
Yes. What is before the after?
Past and present.
Yes.
IP addresses.
Assassinated
and-
presidents.
Well, there's one,
Americans are.
two.
American.
American assassinated
Three.
presidents. Oh, there you go.
So you have a couple repeats.
And there's 5
Yes.
in a category.
And you could have
so-
attempted assassinations,
I've
like
done it.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Dead guys named Abraham Lincoln.
Colors that end in purple.
Yes.
Red Purple.
Purple.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you did. Pat.
Shit, did I just lose $200?
Continents named Antarctica.
Yeah, name the continent.
Name the
And they
continent.
just show you a picture.
Name
That's
the
it.
continent related to, named after insects, starting with an insect name.
Europe.
No. Name that movie theme.
Yeah, we played that on the show.
That was all Palm.
Me. That was just me. That wasn't there before.
That one.
You have a new lifeline.
in your head?
Yeah.
My arm is tingly.
Yeah, big T.
Name that Ghostbusters movie.
1. No. 2.
80s
Yeah.
80s actors.
80s
you go.
actors.
That would be a good one.
Name that John Candy movie.
John Candy was awesome.
Yeah.
Name that Chris Farley movie.
Chris Farley was awesome. Tommy Boy, Black Sheep. Ratatouille.
Or Wayne's World. He was in Wayne's World too.
He was in Wayne's World.
He was in Wayne's World.
He was actually in quite a few movies.
He was.
Really, my arm is tingly. This is disturbing.
You're just having a heart attack. Don't worry about it.
Can it?
Types of bacon.
No. Well, yes. But
No, just bacon.
Name that bacon.
Canadian catchphrases.
A.
Hey.
I want to see that like Canadian catchphrases category on Jeopardy.
It's cold, eh?
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, hoser.
Tim Hortons, eh? Which, by the way, I've established that New Hampshire is a combination of the Boston accent with hey, Canadian accent.
We gotta go
eh?
get some clam chowder, eh?
What's that?
Need some clam chowder, eh?
It's like yes. Well, there's no A, but it's like a combination of Boston and Canada.
Okay.
Hey.
A.
Y'all from New Hampshire? That's kind of New York a little bit. They're from upstate New York. Nah, New Hampshire.
Name that Borderland 2 weapon.
No. Because
So many.
You can't
I
even
can
do
do it.
that.
I can do it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No.
That sounds
Legendary
like a challenge.
weapon. Legendary weapon.
Challenge not accepted.
You don't think you can name the legendary weapons?
No, I
yep.
bet you could, but I might challenge you. If
Okay.
I have enough time,
Name the year of the United States flag. So then they show them like different stars and like, what year did this flag come about? And,
So that's a U category because I know 50. 50 stars.
So they
Who?
showed 48 stars. In
State borders.
No, screw that. We suck at that.
Colorado.
And
No.
Nebraska.
Nebraska, yes.
Name this New England state.
I think Kansas as well.
Now,
I want to see that because they're all in Burbank. They all get it wrong. Texas. No, it's Connecticut. You fool.
Hawaii. What? You're not even trying. It's Maine.
Oh, there's a category. A 5th grader could do this, and then watch all these adults get it wrong.
Jeff Foxworthy
Yeah,
would
that's
have
a
to star in
whole
that
TV
one.
show.
I believe they call that
Shut up. No, it's not.
smarter than a 5th grader.
By the way, I am
That doesn't
not
exist.
You're not?
smarter than a fifth
Have you
grader.
tried? Have you watched the show?
Yes.
I'm
How'd
not
you
smarter than
do?
a 2nd grader.
I did better than a lot of the contestants.
Did you?
Yes.
But not better than the
But then when
kids?
they get to like somebody who makes it really far in, and I'll be
Right.
like, shit, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Driver's test.
It's like, who is the 17th president of the United States? Fuck if I know.
I think everybody needs to do
The
driver's test
17th
questions.
president. Hold on.
Carver.
Hold on.
Garfield.
No.
Bob Dole.
Dicka.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no way for me to prove you right or wrong.
Though I believe they call that the internet.
Brad, we've used the internet enough this episode.
Grant.
17th.
Grant? He might have been the 18th.
Name. No, draw this picture where they
Who
show
was the 17th president of the United States?
Johnson.
Ah.
Johnson.
Why did it just launch the United app?
Who's the 17th president? Here's United Airlines.
Who was the 18th president of the United States?
Phyllis Johnson.
And it launches the United app. Just because I say United.
Yay,
Just say
8.0.
List the United States presidents.
How come Siri doesn't talk back to you?
Because she knows better.
Checking my sources. Here's
Oh.
what I found on the web for list of the United States
Okay,
presidents.
so anyways, I think we have enough for our
I'm
top
going to see
three.
who the 18th is.
What?
Where is there a list? All right, the 17th president, Andrew Johnson. 18 was Grant. I knew it.
Where's Carver?
No, you didn't, because you said
George Washington Carver was not a president.
it should have been.
Carver?
Abraham Lincoln or
Not a president.
Did you say Babraham?
yeah, that's what I said.
That's
Abraham
phenomenal.
Lincoln
Yeah, it's
Is that
J.J.
the-
Abrams, Michael Bay, and Abraham Lincoln all had a baby.
and the pig
So
from
basically, he
Animal
throws
Farm.
exploding axes that cause lens flare.
What? Who's the pig? Was it Trotsky? What? A pig?
Okay, so top 3. My vote for number 1 is Name That Cup Size.
No idea.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Animal Farm wasn't on the radio.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the pig was like Trotsky or something.
Oh, I know the name.
It's just fun listening to them banter.
They're like an old married couple.
They are an old married couple. All right, number 2.
Oh, do we want to do celebrity cup sizes?
Sure.
I like this.
Number 2. Road signs.
Road signs?
Roadhouse signs. Roadhouse signs.
Fine.
Name That Bacon is number 3.
Name that bacon. Yep.
We're not going to do bacon as number 2.
No,
No.
You really want to do road signs as number 2?
I got nothing.
All right, bacon.
Thank you. What, road signs?
I like Nintendo cheat.
Oh no, Rob's gonna kill it. Bacon.
I do kind of like Nintendo cheat codes for 3.
All right, Nintendo cheat codes.
Absolutely.
Honorable mentions do not Late Show episode titles.
Episode titles or
Top
Episode
threes.
titles.
or top 3?
Episode titles, because
Okay.
no one knows the episode titles. We don't know the episode titles unless you look on our YouTube page at.
I forgot what we named last week. Was it just like
YouTube.com/MSRTV.
O or something? Oh, it was
Yeah.
His favorite is they hardly ever have sex with the pilot.
They hardly ever have sex with the pilot. Yeah. I remember that news story too. It was basically a guy started up a little airline with a prop plane with a mattress in the back, and basically said, "All right, people, go get ahead of it and get your schmoiking in
on the plane.
on the plane so they can enjoy the Mile High Club."
There should be a pin. The airline should hand out pins.
I'm
official
sure they had
pins.
certificates.
I love it. So not so late show episode titles and
Commodore products,
Nintendo codes.
that's what 3 is. Nintendo
Oh.
cheat codes.
Konami codes.
Cheat codes. It cheated its way onto the list twice.
Yeah.
Superheroes.
Superheroes isn't bad. I'll go with that. Fine.
Superheroes.
Hey, a New Orleans-based company has invented a combination fridge and motorcycle. The chopper-style motorized refrigerator, called the Cruiser, is billed as the ultimate way to take drinks to a party. It's an electric bike that cruises at 18 miles per hour, travels for about 16 miles before it needs to be recharged. The bike is capable of transporting its rider along with 3,000 ounces of refreshments. That's about 250 cans, 10 cases of suds. So far, there's only the prototype. The designers have launched a Kickstarter campaign in the effort to raise the $90,000 to mass produce the device. Hey, a new survey by GfK for financial media firm The Street shows it's hard to find a general consensus on where and when it's acceptable to use a smartphone, but younger generations are clearly more tolerable of mobile use. All right, how many percent of people aged 65 and older do you believe using a mobile while watching television is not okay?
How old are they?
65 and older.
70%.
46. How about for people aged 18 to 34? What was the percentage there?
I think it's okay to do that.
Not okay to use
That it's a faux pas
to use your mobile phone while watching TV.
5.
21%. That surprises me.
It does.
Yeah. All of those were basically either
Amish.
boyfriend talking about their girlfriend or girlfriend talking about their boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nearly 2/3, 63% of those,
Why don't you let me? I want to guess the percentage.
25 to 34, think the behavior is just fine. When at a restaurant,
No.
how many percent
How do you feel about that, Brad?
watching TV?
No. If you're at a restaurant and you're out with somebody and they just whip out their phone and start doing whatever.
Is the conversation completely dead?
No, you're talking. Like we are having a conversation right now, and I'm talking to you, and you do that. Now,
I think that's kind of rude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be? So yeah, you're talking to me. Just tell me about what was going on, stuff like that.
I don't care about you. I got Facebook. Oh, I got a status update on Facebook.
Yeah.
We're too
Yeah.
dependent on these.
I hate that. If I'm out to dinner with Jay, like we went out to just get pizza one night. I don't think I picked up my phone at all.
Well, when you're actually engaged and entertained, you don't.
Yeah.
It's just like, The only time it goes off, you pick it up is when it goes off saying, "Hey, text message."
Yeah, I'd be like, "Beep, okay.
All right. Well, how
like,
many?
Huh? Yeah, morning.
How many? What was the percentage overall of all age groups that thought that was inappropriate while going out to dinner?
I'm gonna go 73 again.
69%.
It's not
My
bad.
kind of number.
Those 65 and older said 83%.
What?
Those 65 and older were at 83%.
Okay.
So how about said using the device during a work meeting for personal use was a real no-no?
I hate that. I don't like that.
For personal use during a meeting?
Yeah.
Who was,
93.
Who was
71% male and 85% female.
Right on.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't agree with that at all.
Well,
For personal
not-
use?
Yeah. You're in a work meeting. You are getting paid to work. You shouldn't be using your phone.
Right.
Well, then you're part of the 71%.
There you go. How about checking your phone at the movies while the feature is in full swing?
No.
Yes, it is by far the most universally condemned behavior. How many percent of all respondents said it was not okay to use a smartphone?
96%.
90.
What?
Nice.
Jinx! You owe me.
A Pepsi.
What
Here you
about
Damn it.
what about during the previews?
go. I'm gonna go about 78.
I was gonna go 74.
72.
You win.
Now, what about you guys? I agree. No during the movie. What about during the previews? Where do
No.
you stand?
No,
No, because people go to see previews. They
Yeah.
go specifically for that.
Yeah,
There you go.
I love movies. I love previews. I love all that stuff.
There you are. All right. Well, it's don't forget to visit our website.
What is it?
NSLs.tv.
yeah.
NSLs.tv.
What about social media?
Facebook.com/NSLSTV.
What about not that social media? and another
Twitter.com/NSLSTV.
one? I don't think that'll catch on.
But YouTube.com/NSLSTV might.
Might catch on.
Well,
Or
they wanted to
email
email us.
NSLSTV@gmail.com.
What is on our YouTube channel?
A whole bunch more episodes. Like I
Like-
literally uploaded 16 or 17 this
Like
past
which
week.
we haven't
It's
even done
great
yet?
for our fan base. So like, fuck.
Yeah, and if they're subscribed to the Twitter feed, they just got ping, new episode, ping, new episode, ping, new episode every 3 hours.
But that's okay.
Just ping.
They're like, ping.
You know what we did have a request for? And it was through our actual Facebook page, believe it or not. But somebody wanted to try to get a copy of the Dumbass DVD.
I'm
my-
still trying to find it. I've got to find it on my hard drive somewhere.
And to give you an idea, while he yawns and falls asleep on us, he has about 20 hard drives that are at least a terabyte,
They're literally stacked up on the floor right now.
literally.
Yeah.
Literally stacked up on the floor.
He has a server in his bedroom.
Yeah.
Does this tell you anything?
He's a nerd.
So,
No lie.
so to the awesome person who got hold of us and asked about that,
We're still working
we're
on
still
it.
looking at. We might just put it onto our YouTube page.
That would be easier.
So when Boy Wonder can find it, we will.
I'll post
see
it
what
on
we can do.
Twitter.
Yep,
we'll post
there
it
you
on
go.
Facebook. We'll post it.
So stay tuned. We haven't forgotten about you. Just Brad is looking.
It's from 2003.
Is it
so
that old?
About there.
3,
Pretty
4?
much, it's pretty old. Depends on what season. 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, Jay, what did you learn today?
We're not there yet.
Yes, we are.
We are now. We just need. I learned that if we had the right set of categories, we could kick ass on Jeopardy.
Yep.
Make a shit money.
We could make money.
I think so. There you go. Wow,
Good
how about
job.
that?
Yeah.
How about
you?
Oh, I learned my lesson very early on.
Yeah?
Never gonna ask you, did you know? I'm gonna turn to Jay every time I said did you. I'll say
Well, that's like every tech news story where I just look at you because I know he knows.
yes, and
You
I am
still
always enthralled by your tech news stories, but then Brad Yammerjaw's on his way out, and I try to communicate with him, but he's kind of alien to me.
I learned what Yammerjaw mean today. No, I didn't. I really don't
You're
know what it
floating.
means. Yeah. You want to know what I learned today?
No.
Actually, I learned it last week. I learned so much about music. It was great. Walking through, I never knew I could learn so much about music.
You can't use that.
Why not?
You have to learn something today.
I learned that during the show.
you
Well,
didn't.
I realized I learned it
No,
last
you
week.
didn't.
I thought it was tremendous.
You learned that before.
But it was impacted
No, you
my
have to learn
life.
something from the show. You have to take this hour and a half of your life that you cannot get back, but is immortalized on the internet.
Fine. I
And learn
learned-
something from it.
I learned that Pat sees weird things out of the corner of his eye.
You shook that fucking thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Shit's moving right now.
One of you is fucking with me.
No, I think we're both fucking.
I haven't had that much to drink yet, and we're not
We are
fucking.
fucking, man.